नमः सर्वेभ्यः। व्योमसंस्कृतपाठशालायाः 12 सर्गः इत्यस्मिन् प्रक्रमे 17 पाठे सर्वेषां स्वागतम्। गुरुरेव गतिर्गुरुमेव भजे, गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे। न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोः, मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरो। वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्ते, जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ। वन्दामहे महोद्दण्डदोर्दण्डौ रघुनन्दनौ, तेजो निर्जितमार्तण्डमण्डलौ लोकनन्दनौ। रघुवंशस्य 12 सर्गे अयोध्याकाण्डसम्बद्धः कथाभागः अस्माभिः दृष्टः। श्रीरामस्य वनवासः, ततः दशरथस्य मरणं, भरतस्य चित्रकूटं प्रति आगमनं, पादुकाप्रदानं, काकस्य वृत्तान्तः, ततः पुनः भरतागमनम् आशङ्क्य चित्रकूटं विहाय दक्षिणदिशं प्रति श्रीरामस्य गमनम् इत्येतावती कथा वाल्मीकिरामायणे अयोध्याकाण्डे दृश्यते। ततः अरण्यकाण्डं विराधवृत्तान्तेन आरभ्यते, यदस्माभिः दृष्टं। तं विनिष्पिष्य काकुत्स्थौ पुरा दूषयति स्थलीं, गन्धेनाशुचिना चेति वसुधायान्निचख्नतु। विराधः रामलक्ष्मणयोः मार्गम् अवरुद्ध्य तयोः मध्ये स्थितां मैथिलीम् अपहृतवान्। तदा रामलक्ष्मणौ विराधं हत्वा भूमौ निचख्नतुः। पञ्चवट्यान्ततो रामः शासनात् कुम्भजनस्तस्थौ विन्ध्याद्रिः प्रकृताविव। ततः अग्रे अगस्त्याश्रमे अगस्त्यमुनेः दर्शनं कृत्वा रामः तस्य निर्देशानुगुणं पञ्चवटी नामके स्थले स्वस्य वासं कृतवान्। रावणावरजा तत्र राघवं मदनातुरा, अभिपेदे निदाघार्ता व्यालीव मलयद्रुमम्। पञ्चवट्यां निवासं कृतवान्। प्रायः वनवासस्य अन्ते इत्युक्ते एकं वर्षं यावत् प्रायः अवशिष्टमस्ति. About an year for the 14 years to be completed. So that is when things are set in motion. 1 to 1.5 years by Shurpanakha coming in. Tavat paryantam api tatra क्लेशः नासीत्. तदा तत्र मदनातुरा कामातुरा रावणस्य अनुजा शूर्पणखा पञ्चवट्याम् आगत्य राघवम् अभिपेदे, श्रीरामस्य समीपम् आगतवती इत्येतावता अस्माभिः एतावत्पर्यन्तं दृष्टम्। अधुना शूर्पणखा वृत्तान्तः अनुवर्तते। So we will continue. हेमा भगिनी। सा सीता सन्निधावेव
सा सीता सन्निधावेव
तं वव्रे कथितान्वया अत्यारूढो हि नारीणाम् कालज्ञो मनोभवः सा सीता सन्निधावेव तं वव्रे कथितान्वया
तं वव्रे कथितान्वया सा सीता सन्निधावेव तं वव्रे कथितान्वया
अत्यारूढो हि नारीणाम् अकालज्ञो मनोभवः
अत्यारूढो हि नारीणाम् अकालज्ञो मनोभवः अत्यारूढो हि नारीणाम् अकालज्ञो मनोभवः
पदच्छेदः
सा सीता सन्निधौ एव तं वव्रे कथित अन्वया अत्यारूढः हि नारीणाम् अकालज्ञः मनोभवः
उत्तमम् सा सीतासन्निधौ एव is yantavantadesha or ayadi sandhi tam vavre kathitanvaya ati arudhaha atyarudhaha yan hi narinam akalajnah manobhavah akalajnyo manobhavah ukara and guna samyak
धन्यवादः
वीणा भगिनी
आं भगिनि
तिङन्तं
सीता एव तं कथितान्वया अति आरूढा कालनारीणां मनोभवः वव्रे अतिगन्तं
वव्रे इति तिङन्तं सम्यक् अव्ययानि
एव हि अव्ययौ सा प्रथमा विभक्तिः स्त्रीलिङ्गशब्द एकवचनम् एव सीता सन्निधौ सीता हत्तिर सीता सप्तमी आगच्छति वा सप्तमी
प्रथमा विभक्तौ किं किम् अस्ति आदौ
अस्तु कथित अन्वया
कथितान्वया एकमेव पदम्
अति आरूढः
अत्यारूढः
मनोभवः अकालज्ञः मनोभवः
अकालज्ञः मनोभवः सर्वमपि प्रथमान्तं द्वितीया तम् इति द्वितीया सीता सन्निधौ इति सप्तमी
एकवचनं
नारीणां
षष्ठी विभक्तिः बहुवचनं
षष्ठी बहुवचनान्तं सम्यक् धन्यवादः सो वव्रे इति तिङन्तम् अस्ति सो वव्रे वृतवती सो वृञ् वर्णे is to choose or to solicit, especially when you are trying to choose a spouse or a husband or wife. So varana, that is why vivaha is also called as varana. You are choosing specifically, not something random, but choosing a person for yourself. So it is litlakara vritavati. So Shurpanakha directly approaches Rama and asks him to marry her, basically to accept her. So vavre ka vavre sa ityanena purvam kimuktam ravanavaraja ityanena Shurpanakha ukta atra nama nasti agreva Kalidasaha tasyaha nama vadati kintu atra asmabhihi prasangajnanat Shurpanakha iti nyayate kidrishi sa kathitanvaya anvaya is basically a chain or linkage. Right? Asmabhihi shlokasya anvayah kriyate. Tatra yena kramena padani parasparam sambaddhani iti. Kintu anvayah ityanena vamshah api uchyate. Kena kramena janaha parasparam sambaddhaha. Anvaya is basically relation. Okay. So in the anvaya of a shloka, we relate the words. So when we are talking about a lineage, so how you are related. So giving a self-introduction by the way of the family. Tatra Valmiki Ramayane eva sa vadati aham Ravanasya anuja asmi Kumbhakarnasya anuja ityadi. Ataha kathitanvaya, having narrated her lineage with pride. So Swavamsham Kirtayanti Sa Shurpanakha. Ityukte Swarsya Parichayam Dattva Kam Vavre Tam Ramam. Ramam Vavre. Kutra Vavre Sita Sannidhau Eva. तत्र पार्श्वे एव सीता उपविष्टा अस्ति सा पत्नी इति ज्ञायते किन्तु तस्याः पुरतः एव शूर्पणखा आगत्य सा वस्तुतः रामायणे सा वदति एषा कापि अस्ति किल अहमेतां मारयामि चिन्ता मास्तु आवां सुखेन भवावः इति उक्त्वा एव साक्षात् तस्य पुरतः सा रामस्य समीपम् आगत्य वदति. That is why Rama starts, taunting her or sending her to Lakshmana, because she was overly aggressive and dismissive of Sita. So Sita sannidhau eva, Sitayaha samipe eva. So in the very presence of Sita, tam kathitanvaya vavre. So etavad uktva Kalidasaha, he makes a generic statement. तत्र द्वितीयः अर्धः द्वितीयम् अर्धं श्लोकस्य पृथक् वाक्यं भवति. So for the second sentence we have to take a adhyahara of a kriyapada as bhavati, is or will be. Kaha bhavati manobhavaha. Manobhavaha kamaha. So passion or lust is called manobhuhu or manobhavaha. Manasi bhavati, that which originates in the heart. That is, with the implication is that it's not thoughtful. It is, impulsive. Ataha manobhavaha ityukte kamaha ityarthaha. Kidrishaha manobhavaha atyarudhaha atipravruddhaha. The intense or excessive passion which arises impulsively in the heart or the mind. Tatrapi kasam manobhavaha narinam strinam of women. Kidrishaha bhavati akalagnaha bhavati. He says, it is his comment on the situation where she directly approaches Rama in presence of his wife, talks insultingly of her and tries to get him to be attracted, which is not a logical approach. Right? So he says, akalagyaha samayagyaha na bhavati. Kalam janati iti kalagyaha. That which knows the appropriate time, not just the time, the appropriate way, the appropriate conduct, that is kalagyaha. So you have to act correctly in the correct time. Akalagyaha. That is with that which does not know the appropriate time or mode. Okay. Ataha kaha anvayaha kathitanvaya sa tam sita sannidhau eva vavre narinam atyarudhaha manobhavaha akalagyaha hi bhavati iti adhyaharaha. He is indeed nishchayena. It is just for emphasis. Kaha arthaha kathitanvaya sa Shurpanakha swavamshakyatim swayameva kirtayanti. So having narrated her great lineage, and there is something missing in this English, we'll add it. So Kathitanvaya, having narrated her lineage, Shurpanakha Sita sannidhau eva, Sitayaha samipe eva, in the very presence of Sita, tam vavre. So Ramam Vrutavati, she solicited Rama. That is, she asked Rama to dump Sita and be with her, enjoy with her. Okay. So on this, there is a generic statement made by the poet. He says, Narinam, Strinam, of women, Atyarudhaha manobhavaha. So Atipravruddhaha kamaha. So intense passion which when develops, akalagyaha he samayagyatam lopayati. It does not know the appropriate time. That is, it induces them to behave in ways which are not appropriate. अत्र किं तात्पर्यं सा मोहिता शूर्पणखा सीतां त्यक्त्वा आत्मानं भार्यात्वेन स्वीकर्तुं श्रीरामं कथितवती. So that is what Kalidasa is describing in this shloka. So atra Sita Sannidhau. Sannidhi. Sita Sannidhi is a ikaranta strilinga shabda like mati shabda. Saptami ekavachane sannidhau iti bhavati. Narinam. Nari iti ikaranta strilinga shabdah. Naryaha, naryoho, narinam shashti bahuvachanantam. Vavre iti vrudhatoho litlakare atmanepade prathama purusha ekavachanantam. Vavre, vavrate, vavrire. Atra ekah prashnaha. How to identify tinganta without knowing the meaning? Totally identify without the meaning. You should know either the meaning or the pattern, right? So that repetition of vowels, dvitva. So chakre, chakrate, chakrire, vavre, vavrate, vavrire. It is a typical pattern of a tinganta. So to identify whether it is tinganta or identify the vibhakti, etc., especially in the second level before the meaning, we usually identify only by the patterns. Looking at the pattern, we take a guess. That's it. So, but you do need to know the meaning to be sure of it and to place it appropriately. Atyarudha ityatra ati a iti upasargadvayam ruh dhatoho kta pratyaya. Ruh kta becomes rudha. So rudha, that which is well grown, well rooted with strong roots, that is rudha. Ati arudha. Okay, two upasargas. So deeply rooted ityartha. Sita sannidhau. Sitayaha sannidhihi. Sannidhi means presence. So in the presence of Sita. Sitayaha sannidhihi. Tasyam Sita sannidhau. Kathitanvaya. Sa refers to Shurpanakha. So Kathitaha Anvayaha Yaya Sa. So Yaya, by whom? Anvayaha, the lineage. Kathitaha was told or narrated. So Kathitaha Anvayaha Yaya Sa Kathitanvaya. Akalagyaha. So first we take Kalagyaha. Kalam janati iti kalagyaha upaparasamasa. That which knows time, means knows the correct time or appropriate time. Na kalagyaha, akalajnyaha is nai tatpurusha. Manobhavaha. Manasi bhavaha, manobhavaha. So saptami tatpurusha. That which he who is, literally if you are talking about kama, he who is born in the mind. There is a very special alankara, not a special, it's a common alankara, but we are seeing for the first time in this sarga. The alankara is called Arthantaranyasaha. It is a very common, popular alankara used by poets. There is no specific name for the alankara. As we know, upama, simile is there, but English has a very less number of alankara. So we will not have exact names for all the alankaras of Samskrita. We need to understand a generic idea. So in Samskrita, when we study texts like Sahitya Shastra, there will be a lakshana for each alankara, which defines what that alankara is. We are not getting into the lakshana level now. We are just trying to understand what the alankara is. Arthantaranyasa is a fairly easy alankara. So it's an illustration. That is, you can either support a generic statement by a specific example or vice versa. That is, support a specific example by a generic statement. Okay. So I will explain. It's easy. Hanuman abdhimatarat dushkaram kim mahatmanam is an example. Hanuman abdhim atarat. Hanuman sagaram tirnavan. Hanuman crossed the ocean. Dushkaram kim mahatmanam. Mahatmanam kim dushkaram. What indeed is difficult to accomplish for great people. So we have two statements here. One statement states Hanuman crossed the ocean, right? It is a specific example for a great person performing a great deed, a deed which is very, very difficult even to imagine by others. So Hanuman abdhim atarat. Having told this specific instance, the poet makes a general statement. Mahatmanam kim dushkaram. What indeed is difficult for great people. Means great people can achieve anything is the generic statement which supports the instance Hanuman abdhim atarat. So you give an example first and then make a general statement. So specific followed by generic, or the reverse. Chintaniya hi vipadam adaveva pratikriya nakupakhananam yuktam pradipte vanhina grihe. Okay. So Chintaniya hi vipadam adau eva pratikriya. So there is a generic statement. What is it? Apadam or vipadam, for troubles or problems. Adau eva, in advance. Pratikriya chintaniya. You have to think of remedies or solutions. That is, you have to anticipate the problems and think of solutions. That is a generic statement. What is a specific example for this? Na kupa khananam yuktam pradipte vanhina grihe. Vanhina grihe pradipte. When the house is burning with fire, kupa khananam na yuktam. Digging a well is not appropriate. You cannot dig it and you cannot get rid of the problem. So this is a specific case where a solution was not thought of earlier. You're trying to think of a solution after the problem has come up. Right? So there is a generic statement which is supported by a specific example. So such an alankara is called Arthantaranyasa. Usually in this Arthantaranyasa, one half can be used as a proverb, right? As a wise word or a subhashita. Dushkaram kim mahatmanam is a generic statement which is a proverb which is supported by a specific example of Hanuman crossing the ocean. Similarly, that you have to think of solutions earlier is a generic proverb, and there is a specific instance. Of course, the specific instance is an idiom for the same thing. Okay. So such an alankara where you see one particular example in context followed by a generic statement is called Arthantaranyasa. So atra kim kritam Kalidasaha Shurpanakha Sita Sannidhau eva Ramam Vavre. So this is what has actually happened. That is the specific example. So based on that, he is making a general statement which says Strinam atyarudhaha manobhavaha akalagyaha bhavati. So that force of passion or lust makes them lose sight of what is appropriate and what is not. It is a generic statement. So samanya visheshayoho is how Arthantaranyasa is defined. Bahutra kavyeshu drishyate. So there are many cases where a shloka, the first 3 lines will describe something. The last line you can use as a nyaya or a subhashita. So it can be both. That is, you can first tell the example and then give the proverb or the generic statement, or you can make the generic statement and then give the example. Both are possible. So atra adau विशेषः उक्तः ततः सामान्यवाक्यम् अस्ति अतः अत्र अर्थान्तरन्यासः इति अलङ्कारः नारी शब्दः अस्ति स्त्रियोषितबला योषा नारी सीमन्तिनी वधूः all are strilinga words स्त्री योषित् योषित् is a takaranta strilinga shabda योषित् योषितौ योषितः अबला योषा नारी सीमंतिनी वधूः वधू is an ukaranta shabda all these in general can be used for women though vadhu many times is specifically used for the bride but in general for women also it is given in the kosha. So we will move on. Sa sita sannidha veva tam vavre kathitanvaya atyarudho hi narinam akalajño manobhavaha. Okay. So agrimaha shlokaha. Raghuram. Kalatravanaham bale. Can't hear you. Okay. Krishna.
Namaskaram. Kalatravanaham bale. Kalatravanaham bale.
Kaniyam sambhajasva me.
Kaniyam sambhajasva me. Kaniyam sambhajasva me.
Iti ramo vrishasyantim.
Iti ramo vrishasyantim. Iti ramo vrishasyantim.
Vrishaskandhasya shasatam.
Vrishaskandhasya shasatam. Vrishaskandhasya shasatam.
Kalatravanaham bale kaniyam sambhajasva me.
Kalatravanaham bale kaniyam sambhajasva me. Kalatravanaham bale kaniyam sambhajasva me.
Iti ramo vrishasyantim vrishaskandhasya shasatam.
Iti ramo vrishasyantim vrishaskandhasya shasatam. Iti ramo vrishasyantim vrishaskandhasya shasatam. Kalatravanaham bale kaniyam sambhajasva me. Iti ramo vrishasyantim vrishaskandhasya shasatam.
Padacheda.
Kalatravan aham bale kaniyansam bhajasva me iti ramah vrishasyantim vrishaskandhah shashasa tam.
Samyak. Kalatravan aham bale kaniyamsam bhajasva me iti ramah vrishasyantim. Ramo vrishasyantim. Visarga converted to ukara guna. Vrishaskandhaha shashasa tam. All very simple separate words. Vidya Bhagini, which is the Kriya Pada.
Bhajasva.
Bhajasva. Okay.
Shashasa.
Shashasa. Samyak. On two Kriyantas. Avyaya.
Avyaya. Iti.
Iti is an Avyaya. The rest are all Subantas. Prathama Vibhakti.
Kalatravan. Aham. Ramaha. वृषस्कन्धः
सम्यक्. कलत्रवान् अहं रामः वृषस्कन्धः. Then
तृतीया विभक्ति ताम् इतोपि अस्ति
ताम्
कन्यासं
कनीयांसं ताम्
वृषस्यन्ति
वृषस्यन्तीम्. सम्यक्. What is बाले?
बाले सम्बोधनं
Sambodhanam. It is Sambodhana Prathama. Bale. He Bale. Okay. So Kaniyamsam Vrishasyantim Tam is all Dvitiya. Then Me.
मे हाँ मे चतुर्थी अथवा षष्ठी वा तत्र
Atra Shashti Vibhakti. Me Mama Ityartha. So it is Shashti Vibhakti. Samyak. So there are 3 small sentences. So the first main sentence is Shashasa. Shashasa, Shasti, Ajñaptavan, directed or told generally. Ityarthaha. Kaha Shashasa Ramaha. Kidrishaha Ramaha Vrushaskandhaha. Vrushaskandhaha iti Ramasya Visheshanam. Vrushaha ityukte Rishabhaha, a bull. Skandha is the shoulder. So shoulder part is called skandha. So Vrushaskandhaha ityukte Rishabhavat. So with shoulders like a bull. The bull has very strong shoulders. That is why it can bear the carts or the plow. Right? So ataha Vrushaskandhaha Rishabhavat Dridha Amsa Yuktaha. Amsaha Skandhaha iti paryayapade. Shoulder ityarthaha. So with very firm or strong shoulders like a bull. The Ramasya Visheshanam. Kam Shashasa Tam Shurpanakham Shashasa. Vrushaskandhaha Ramaha Tam Shashasa. Kidrishim Tam Vrishasyantim. So Tra Kalidasa uses the Shabdalankara. In both words you have the Vrusha, Vrusha. Vrishasyanti is a very interesting word. Purusham Atmanaha Ichhati. So Vrusha also means a man. So Purusham Atmanaha Ichhati. She who desires a man. That is Purvameva Uktam Sa Madanatura Agata iti. Ataha ya Kamavashat Purusham Atmanaha Ichhati Sa Vrishasyanti. So Vrishasyantim Tam Vrushaskandhaha Ramaha Shashasa. Okay. So Vrishasyanti also carries the implication that she is not, see, Purvam Kimuktam Sita Tamanugachanti Babhau Tamanugachanti Videhadhipate Suta Pratisiddhapi Kaikeya Lakshmiriva Gunonmukhi. So the contrast between Sita and Shurpanakha. Shurpanakha is simply blinded by lust. She does not know Rama, or she is not attracted by his virtues or his inner thing. She is only, he looks very handsome. The Vrishyaskandha is again given as an adjective for that. Rama is very attractive. But where is the focus? So here, Sita was like Gunonmukhi. So she left all the pleasures of the Vana and she came with him attracted by his inner sattva or the virtues. Whereas Shurpanakha, she just wants, she is full of lust and she is okay with any man. Her only focus is on the physical pleasure, not on the person himself or his inner values. That is why he gives the Visheshana as Vrishasyantim. That is why he says it need not be me. So my brother is also equally good. So you go. That is the way Rama sends her. So Vrishasyantim Tam Vrushaskandhaha Ramaha Shashasa. Kimiti Shashasa. What did he tell? So the rest is in reported, as in the speech which Rama tells. He Bale. So, O maiden, it is just a Sambodhana. to a woman. Bala need not be a very small girl as such. Generally, a girl is addressed as Bale. Asmi is Adhyahara for the first part. Aham asmi. Aham kidrishaha asmi. Kalatravan asmi. Kalatravan aham. So I am Kalatravan, like Gunavan, Dhanavan, Kalatravan. Kalatram refers to wife. So I already have a wife. That is, I am married. I have a wife. Aham Kalatravan asmi. I already have a wife. Bhajasva prapnuhi. You go and seek. Kam bhajasva kaniyamsam. Kaniyan refers to younger brother, Anujam. Kasya kaniyamsam me mama kaniyamsam bhajasva. Mama Anujam prati gaccha. He says, I already have a wife. You go and talk to my younger brother. Iti Ramaha Shurpanakam preshayati. Vrishaskandhaha Ramaha He Bale Aham Kalatravan Me Kaniyamsam Bhajasva iti Vrishasyantim Tam Shashasa. So Vrishaskandhaha Rishabhavat Dridha Amsa Yuktaha. So Rama, who had strong shoulders like a bull, it just emphasizes his physical attractiveness. He Bale, it is O maiden, Aham Kalatravan, Aham Krita Daraha. Dara, Kalatra are all words for wife. So I already have a wife. I am married. Me Kaniyamsam Bhajasva. Mama Anujam Prapnuhi. So seek my younger brother instead. Iti Vrishasyantim Tam Shasasa. Thus Rama told Shurpanakha, who was desiring a man. So Vrishasyanti means she who desires. So Tatparyam Ramaha Shurpanakham Anujam Lakshmanam Prati Preshitavan. So atra Kalatravan. Kalatravat iti takarantaha shabdaha. Takarantaha pullingaha prathama vibhaktihi ekavachanam. Kalatravan, Kalatravantau, Kalatravantaha. Kaniyamsam. So Kaniyas, Sakaranta pullinga. Kaniyas is a shabda. It is a word like Vidvas shabda. Vidvan, Vidvamsau, Vidvamsaha. So similarly, Kaniyan, Kaniyamsau, Kaniyamsaha. Dvitiya vibhaktau, Kaniyamsam, Kaniyamsau, Kaniyasaha iti bhavati. Bhajasva. Bhaj dhatoho lotlakare atmane pade madhyama purusha ekavachanantam. Bhajasva. Bhajadhatuhu ubhayapadi. The form used here is atmane pada rupam. Me is dakaranta trishu lingeshu samana rupaha asmad shabdaha shashti ekavachanantam. So in Shashti we have ma, me, avayoho, now, asmakam, naha. So me is an alternative form of mama. So mama kaniyamsam, mama anujam ityarthaha. Me is already, is also found in Chaturthi, but in this context it is Shashti. When you say Vidyam Buddhincha Dehi Me, right? So Mahyam Dehi iti prarthana. So there me is Chaturthi, but here it is Shashti. It depends on the context. Vrishasyantim. Ikaranta strilinga shabdaha vrishasyanti iti dvitiya ekavachanantam. Like nadim, nadyau, nadihi. Shashasa. Shas dhatuhu litlakare parasmai pade prathama purusha ekavachanantam. Shashasa, shashasatuhu, shashasuhu. So अत्र कलत्रवान् कलत्रवत् इति तद्धितान्तः शब्दः कलत्रम् अस्य अस्ति इति कलत्रवान् इति धनवान् गुणः अस्य अस्ति इति गुणवान्. So the same, the pratyaya is called matup. Kaniyas is also a tadhitanta shabda. Atishayena yuva, right? Yuva is younger. So kaniyas means younger of the two. So it's a special word. Yuva is the original word, but there is an adesha. It is replaced by the kan. Okay, kana. So kaniyas is the shabda. It's a tadhitanta shabda. You don't need to know the full details. It's just mentioned. It means younger. Vrushaskandhaha. Vrushaskandhau iva skandhau yasya saha. Like we have Gajananaha. Gajananam iva ananam yasya. He whose shoulders, skandhau, are like the shoulders of a bull, vrusha. So vrushaskandhau iva skandhau yasya saha. Then the word vrishasyanti, right? So actually vrishasyati is a sanadhyanta dhatu. So vrisham atmanaha ichhati vrishasyati. So there is kyach is a pratyaya, sanadi pratyaya. It is called a sanadhyanta dhatu. So vrishasya is the dhatu which we derive from the sanadhyanta dhatu vritti. So to that, when we add the word pratyaya shatru, this is a krit pratyaya, we get vrishasyanti, like pathanti, right? Likhanti. So similarly, vrishasyanti is a shatru pratyayanta shabda, but the dhatu is not a original dhatu. That is, there is no dhatu like we have bhu dhatu, as dhatu. You don't have an original dhatu called vrishasya. It is a derived dhatu, derived by adding a pratyaya using the sanadhyanta dhatu vritti. Okay. Then we have for the vrishaha, uksha bhadro bali vardaha, rishabho vrishabho vrishaha. All these are words which indicate the bull. Uksha is ukshan, nakaranta pullinga shabda. Bhadraha, balivardaha, rishabhaha, vrishabhaha, both are correct. Vrishaha. So all words indicate a bull. There are some common words, say gauhu can be used for, in general, for a cow. That is the jati. We have both in pullinga and strilinga. Some are only female indicating words. For example, dhenuhu. It's actually a milking cow. So surabhihi, dhenuhu. All these words indicate the female or milking cow, whereas these words are for the bull. Kalatravanaham bale kaniyam sambhajasva me iti ramo vrishasyantim vrishaskandhasya shasatam. Okay, we will move on to the next shloka. Shri Kumari.
नमस्ते भगिनी.
ज्येष्ठाभिगमनात् पूर्वम् आम् श्रूयते.
ज्येष्ठाभिगमनात् पूर्वं
तेनाप्यनभिनन्दिता सा भूद्रामाश्रया भूयः नदीवो भयकूलभाक्
नदीवोभयकूलभाक् नदीवोभयकूलभाक्
ज्येष्ठाभिगमन तेनाप्यनभिनन्दिता
ज्येष्ठाभिगमनात् पूर्वं तेनाप्यनभिनन्दिता ज्येष्ठाभिगमनात् पूर्वं तेनाप्यनभिनन्दिता
सा भूद्रामाश्रया भूयः नदीवोभयकूलभाक्
सा भूद्रामाश्रया भूयः नदीवोभयकूलभाक् सा भूद्रामाश्रया भूयो नदीवोभयकूलभाक्
हा प्रच्छेद
ज्येष्ठा अभिगमनात् पूर्वं तेन अपि अनभिनन्दिता सा भूद्राम् आश्रया
सा
भूय सा भूद्राम्
सा
आश्रया
अभूत्
सा अभूत् राम आश्रया
राम आश्रय रामाश्रय
भूयः नदीवोभयकूल
नदी इव
नदी इव उभयकूलभाक्
उभयकूलभाक् ज्येष्ठ अभिगमनात् ज्येष्ठाभिगमनात् सवर्ण दीर्घ पूर्वं तेन अपि तेनापि अनभिनन्दिता यण्सन्धि सा रामाश्रया. So both cases we have savarna dirgha and then jashtva sabhud ramashraya bhuyah nadi iva iva ubhaya ivobhaya nadi vobhaya kulabhak nadi iva ubhaya kulabhak. Okay. So, Jai Shri Krishna.
Namaste Bhagini.
Ha.
Abhut is
Abhut is the
Abhut.
Tinganta.
Tinganta.
Samyak. Avyayas.
Api, Iva,
Api.
Iva,
Api Iva.
Iva.
Bhuyah. Bhuyah is also an Avyaya.
Bhuyah.
Rest are all Subantas. Okay. So.
Sa,
Okay. I'm sorry.
Prathama, Abhinandita Sa, Nadi,
Nadi.
Prathama, Nadi Prathama, Ubhayakula Bhak,
Ubhayakula Bhak and Ramashraya. All these are Prathama.
Prathama.
Okay.
Now, Purvam is Tritiya.
No, correct. Purvam is Dvitiya, correct. Sorry, there is something wrong with the animation order, so it's not coming in the correct order.
Tena is Tritiya.
Tena is Tritiya. Then Jeshtabhigamanat.
Panchami.
Panchami. So
Yeah.
Purvam is Dvitiya, Tena is Tritiya. Rest of it is all Prathama Vibhakti.
Ekavachan. Okay.
Samyak. So, Abhut, Abhavat ityartha. Abhavat is became, right? So it's a normal, it is lung lakara. Ka Abhut Sa. So again still Kalidasa is referring to the previous one as Sa. Sa Ka Rakshasi Shurpanakha. So Shurpanakha became Kidrishi Abhut Bhuyaha Ramashraya. So Punaha Ramam Ashrita. So she came back to Rama. So Rama sent her to Lakshmana, but she came back and sought refuge in Rama again. Why? Kidrishi sati bhuyah Ramashraya abhut anabhinandita na abhinandita. Abhinandita is being accepted, being honored. So anangikrita, that is not being accepted, having been rejected or not being accepted, she came back. So kena anabhinandita tena lakshmanena. So Ramaha Lakshmanam prati gantum uktavan kintu Lakshmanaha na angikritavan. Ataha sa bhuyaha Ramashraya. She came back to Rama. Kasmat anabhinandita. So why the poet says Purvam Jyeshthabhigamanat. Purvam nama adau prathamataha. So first or earlier, Jyeshtha abhigamanat. So Ramam pratyeva gamanat. So since she first approached Rama, so Lakshmana's this was whatever belongs to my elder brother, I will not touch. So since you went and approached him first, it is his choice whether he accepts you or not, but I cannot even look at you. Purvam Jyeshthabhigamanat. So there may have been multiple reasons. So the reason Kalidasa is Purvam Jyeshthabhigamanat. Abhigamanam nama upasarpanam. Approaching the elder brother first. So Lakshmana was very devoted to his elder brother. So something which has gone to the elder brother first, it belongs to him and I have absolutely no right to even look at it. Iti. Tena anabhinandita, tena anangikrita Lakshmanena, sa Shurpanakha, bhuyaha Ramashraya abhut. So she came back to Rama. Tatra ka iva. As always, Kalidasa offers a simile. Nadi sarit iva yatha. Kidrishi nadi ubhaya kula bhak. Ubhaya is both. Kula. Kula means the bank of a river. So it is as if a river, there is water which is flowing. So it tries to flow out first out of this bank or out of that bank. The two banks keep the river in check and the river is not allowed. It does not find a path out of either this side or that. So like a river which is caught between, literally caught between the two banks or going this way and that. So the river, the flow, it is flowing in one direction, but the rivers keep lapping on either this bank and that bank. So ubhaya kula bhak nadi iva. So paryayena kuladvaya sancharini sarit yatha. Like a river which flows towards this bank, towards that bank, but it's still controlled. It cannot simply flow without the control or beyond them. So tatha Shurpanakha abhut. So, sa purvam jyeshthabhigamanat tena anabhinandita sati ubhayakula bhak nadi iva bhuyaha Ramashraya abhut. So kha purvam jyeshthabhigamanat. Prathamataha Ramam pratyeva gamanat. Tena anabhinandita. Lakshmanena anangikrita. So since she approached Rama first, Shurpanakha was not accepted by Lakshmana. Then bhuyaha Ramashraya abhut. So she came back, punaha Ramameva ashritavati, and took refuge or came back to Rama again saying, you only have to take me. Ubhayakula bhak nadi iva. Evam sa paryayena ubhayakula sancharini. Nadi iva abhavat. So going back and forth, she was like a river that flows from one bank to the other alternatively. Okay. So Shurpanakha ubhabhyam Ramalakshmanabhyam nirakrita iti tatparyam. So atra Jyeshthabhigamanat. So akaranta napumsakalinga Jyeshthabhigamanam is the word. Pranchami ekavachanantam. Ubhaya kula bhak. Bhajati iti bhak. Bhak is that which goes to. Okay, so ubhaya kula bhaj is a jakaranta strilinga shabda. Prathama ekavachana. So it becomes ubhaya kula bhak, ubhaya kula bhajau, ubhaya kula bhajaha. So jakaranta shabda. Abhut, bhu dhatu, lung lakara, parasmai pada, prathama purusha, ekavachananta. Abhut, abhutam, abhuvan. So Jyeshthabhigamanat. Jyeshthasya abhigamanam, Jyeshthabhigamanam, tasmat. Shashti tatpurusha. Approaching of the eldest brother. Anabhinandita. Na abhinandita. Anabhinandita is nai tatpurusha. Ramashraya. Ramaha ashrayaha yasyaha sa. She of whom Rama is the support or the refuge. Ramashraya. Ubhaya kula bhak. Ubhaye. It should be Ubhayam kulam bhajati. Okay, so let me change this. Ubhaya itself indicates both. So Ubhayam kulam bhajati iti Ubhaya kula bhak. It is an upapada tatpurusha samasa. So for Nadi, we have several words. Nadi Sarit. So this appears at the end of one of the lines of Amara. Tarangini Shaivalini Tatini Hradini Dhuni. So Nadi Sarit. Sarit is a takaranta strilinga shabda. Sarit Saritau Saritaha. Tarangini Shaivalini Tatini Hradini Dhuni. Tarangini, that which has tarangas, waves. Shaivalini, Shaivala is algae which grow in the river. So the river is called Shaivalini. Tatini, that which has banks. Tata is a bank, so it is called Tatini. Hradini, it has a beautiful sound. Right? And Dhuni is also another name. All these are names for a river, not name of a specific river, synonyms of river. Jyeshthabhigamanat purvam tenapyanabhinandita sa bhudramashraya bhuyah nadivo bhayakula bhak. Sorry, I had paused the share. I think you can see it now. This is the Kosha screen. So we will stop here for today, and I'll do the Mangalam and then take, there are a few questions mainly about Purvam, so I'll come to them. Vagartha vivasampraktau vagartha pratipattaye jagatah pitarau vande vati parameshwarau vandamahe mahodandadordandau raghunandanau tejo nirjitamartanda mandalau lokanandanau.